Page 82, Simple Gifts. At the top of the page, they're introducing you to the F major chord. The one we're going to use is this arrangement. A C, an F, and an A. Both hands. The reason, take a look at page 83. These three chords we're covering are the most important chords in the key of C major. You need to know these chords. C chord, the 5-7 chord, and now this F chord, F major. So generally it's in order with the C chord, and then the F chord, and then the G7 chord. They're used a lot. They really are. And so there's other arrangements for the chords and other things we can go into more detail, but for now, know this. Just concentrate on these chords. Know these chords. Very important. It simply means you got to get out of this 5-finger position, because now in the F chord you're up here. So the little finger, actually with the right hand, the thumb stays where it is and the hand goes up. And with the left hand, the thumb goes up. Only it's here. Hand stays where it's at. So with the G7 chord, the left hand, the little finger has to come down, and then the right hand, the thumb comes down. The idea is when you're here, the thumb and the little finger have to cover 2 notes. Sometimes we're getting out of this 5-finger position. We're starting to stretch out and spread our wings a little bit. That's sort of what it is. So you can't stay in a nice, neat 5-finger position all the time. I mean, the scales alone tell you that, because now you're crossing the thumb if you're doing the scale, and I hope you are, to play the scale. So on Simple Gifts, let's talk about this. We have 8th notes on here. We've had 8th notes before, and we have a pickup or an incomplete measure at the beginning. And we've had that before. So 4/4 time, we have treble and bass clefs again. We're starting on beat 4, the first measure. There's only one beat in it. 2 eighth notes equal a quarter note, and that's a beat. And the last measure, if you take a look at it, it's got 3 quarter notes in it. So that's 3 beats. Altogether, it's 4 beats. Okay. We have to count this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But we're starting on beat 4. So skip the first beat, or the pickup. Let's just start here where the right hand plays. Here. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's just real slowly work out the rhythm in the right hand. The left hand, for the most part, just has quarter notes except for the beginning. This 8th note. So it's together. It's 4 and 1 and 2. See that left hand on that first full measure has a quarter note, and that's it. It comes up on beat 2. Beat 1 ends when beat 2 starts. I've explained this before. So when the right hand plays that first 8th note, the left hand comes up. Right there. 1 and 2 and... Try and be exact with how long you hold these down is what I'm getting at. Because the music is going to get more involved, and we need to try and be exact. You may think, well, it's not important. Yes, it is important. Just take my word for it. With pickup beat, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And you have phrasing. Lift up between the phrasing. Look at the last measure, the first line here. It's here. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and then bring the thumb down to the B. And then that 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Then at the end, the last 2 measures, you have this, your 4 chord, or the F chord, F major, 1, 2. and there is a fermata. A fermata is the dot with the half circle over it. Now the half circle can be under or over the dot. That's not important. It's a dot with a half circle. A fermata is a hold. You hang on to the note longer than normal. There is no set time of how long you hang on to it. It's a felt thing. We do a lot of feeling in music. It feels this way. So it's up to you on how long you're going to hang on to that last note, but you're going to hang on to it longer than one beat is what I'm getting at. When I play with a metronome, I need to stay with the metronome. So when I do a fermata like this, I simply double the value of the note, and that's it. So that quarter note gets 1 count. The one with the fermata, I'm going to hold that for 2 counts, and then release. There's also a retardando there, so we're going to slow down. Like so. Now dynamics, you have a P at the beginning. Piano means soft. That's the melody. So it's here. These eighth notes are melody at the beginning. That's melody. Can you play in the right hand this? And then that's this, very soft. That's hard to do. Because melody, that's what we want to hear. And if that's soft, everything else has to be really soft. Then you have a crescendo there. You're going to go up to maybe a medium soft, not very loud. Lift up. You're going to stay there till the end of the line, and then you come back down. Come back down to soft. And those 2 notes, the last 2 notes of the first line in the left hand are melody, both of them. So that you have to match them. It should sound like one hand played the whole thing. So work out the volume, the loudness in each hand so they match and they're balanced out properly. I like to play this with you very, very slowly. Let's just check it out. You can speed it up. I'm not going to do the dynamics. I'm just going to play it because I want you to hear the notes. And you can do the dynamics on your own. I'm going to give us 3 counts because we come in on beat 4. So hands in C position. 1 and ready and go and.